Hey everybody, it's Joel, JARC02. This is another episode in my car collection. This is a mixture of 1996 through 2000 Hot Wheels. I don't think all of them are here except for like the 96 and the 97s. I know that I have a full case, I think of the 2000s or the 99s, that was a giveaway from Walmart. And I had purchased, I had shown that one in an earlier video. That included all the first editions, all the 4-car series that came out that year, and all the treasure hunts that came out that year. Anyway, going to get into it now. I already pulled out the duplicates. There wasn't very many in this one, but if you're a new collector, this might help you, so you know what to look for, what the cards look like, so what was available for the year. So this could really help the new collector. In any case, starting from right going to left, 2000 Metro Rail was a new model. Blast Lane was a new model. This was a duplicate. I had 2 duplicates. The thing with the Blast Lane and the 2 duplicates was there was a change in the card style. All right, so this is the old card style where they have the strip along the front, and they changed it to this card style, where it's a thinner strip. Now this says 2001. But in 2000 they did change it. All right, but in any case, I decided to keep this one and sell the other 2. Geez, I don't know why I bought this. In any case, just a blimp. I think you've all seen those before. Here's another Blast Lane from a 4-car series. Now these were really hard to see. So this was the Skull and Crossbones series. So you can kind of see there's a skull there on the gas tank, and it looks like the pelvis area on the bobtail there behind the seat. All right, so got that one. Here we have a 2001 first edition Evil Twin. Now I also have to apologize. There is a lot of dust on these. So I'm very sorry about that if they're a little bit harder to see because of the dust, but right now they're just in storage. So I'm not prepared to clean them up yet for display. This is also a 4-car series, the Company Cars series, and we have the Dodge Sidewinder, which was it's a licensed model, but it's a show car. They never came out with this car. All right, so we got a convertible truck, sort of like the Chevy. I can't remember the Chevy name, where they actually had it. All right, so this is the back of the car. So these were very small. You can see right there it says collector number 88, 2001. And then you have the name of the car and the series on the small strip on the right. So it's just difficult to really see it. Here's another 2001 first edition, the Ford Focus. 2001 first edition, the Dodge Viper GTSR. That's kind of cool. So, licensed model. When this came out, I thought this was pretty cool. This is old number 3, sort of like going back to the 1920s. Indy cars, single seat race cars. So, Crazy 8s with a K, crazy. metal base. Whoops, sorry. MST Suzuka. So it looks like a Japanese sports car. It almost looks like a 300Z. Alright, so. And this is a Panos LMP1 Roadster S. You'll see that they came out with a lot of these Roadsters type cars in the years that I'm going to cover. So this is one, so keep that in mind. There's a fantasy truck. This is super tuned. Right, so sort of like a race truck. Looks like it's based on a Dodge with the split in the grill. All right. I always thought this was cool. The Cunningham car. I'm sorry, the Cunningham C4R. So an English Roadster. And when I said Roadster, I don't mean the open top race car that I just showed you. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, not one of these old cars. Right? Talking about race cars. Hooligan. It's a 2001 first edition. Okay, here's a 1998 first edition, and this is in the slide out blister. That's what that extra room is at the top. There was another car that they put in here. This is the slide out. So they put the 32 Ford in the slide out blister. So I don't consider that an error. It's something unique with the packaging, but it's not an error. Okay, so think of it this way. If you took the car out of the package, would it still be an error? All right, so it's just something unique to the packaging. That's all. All right, so a 1998 first edition, the 32 Ford. So people have seen that. They actually had one that came out last year. And while we're on here, here is the 1990 first edition slide out. Hard to see, and I know it's dirty, but it says so right up there. All right, so dirt car. Here's a 99, the Dodge Caravan. And you could see 440 cars. It's the back. Here's another 99 first edition, Jaguar XK8, 5 of 40. There's some other cars in this series on the back. Here we have 70 Roadrunner. Uh, 65 Impala Lowrider. So I always like this one. I wish they would do the 65 Impala that was not a lowrider. I'm not talking a 4x4, but like a normal stance instead of just having a lowrider. See how it does on the track in the straight line run. But in any case, I do like that. Here we have Sweet 16-2. That was a treasure hunt sometime, I think in 1999. I think it was a 99 or 2000 treasure hunt. 98 first edition. The card's a little messed up here. It's got some creasing. Super modified. Again, I'm sorry. The packaging is really dirty. Another 98 hot seat. This was also a final run car. I showed that in a previous video, so you can refer back to that. So There we got toilet paper rolls on the side, a plunger for a steering wheel. I think the seat goes up and down, not sure. Anyway, there's that. Here's a 98 first edition, customized 3500. It's based on a Chevy. Also, there was a variation to this. There was a thick side stripe or a wider side stripe and a thin side stripe. I think this is the thin side stripe. The wide or the other side stripe for comparison is not in this bin. Escort Rally 98. I think we've seen this before. That's not new. Well, the casting shouldn't be new. Here's a 63 T-Bird. These did have back seats. They put like a tonneau cover back there to make it look like a two-seater. Okay, so that's why it looks so long there. All right, that's not an especially long trunk. That's just like a tonneau where they put that back there. So 63 T-Bird, metal body, metal base. There's a 98 first edition. And you see this is slightly different than this one, which is a 98. This is an older style from the previous year, and we'll get to those soon. All right, but here you have another Jaguar D-type. I think this is pretty good on the downhill. There might have been variations with this with the wheels. Not the color, but the wheels, I think. All right. Not a big fan of this. I thought this was always kind of strange, but the Ford GT90. So an update to the GT40. Here's the Pikes Peak Celica. There were paint variations to this one. In the tampo here on the side, there was color variations. It was reversed or something. The color variations I don't believe I have in here. All right. But Pikes Peak Celica from 98. Chrysler Thunderbolt. Again, another Chrysler show car, never produced. There's the Callaway C7 Corvette. Vulture Roadster. (2001). Here's some of the others in the series. Maelstrom. It's an interesting car. It's a Maelstrom. Again, this is a dirty package. It's got figures in there. They were calling this one the Outsider. So it's like a race bike with a long sidecar. 3 wheels. Jet Threat 3.0. Looks like metal body, metal base. So fast. And that top in the back does lift up and down to reveal the engine in the back. It looks like a salt flat racer. Evil Twin. from 2001. Here's the back if you want to freeze. Sorry, I've got my finger in the way. Here's a Ferrari 156. Looks like again, because it's sitting in there like that, that's not an error. It's just how it's sitting in the package. I could probably shake that around a lot and get it to come down. But single seat race car. Don't know when this was raced. If somebody's a Ferrari fan, maybe they could tell me what era this car is from. But it's a Ferrari, so it's a licensed vehicle. Here we have the XSIVE, the body twist, and it's a metal base, 6 wheels. Any new models of this that are coming out now, the body does not twist. So, it used to have a twisty body. Mono Posto. This is an interesting car. Painted headlights. Here's some interesting wheels on something you can't put on a racetrack, most scoot. But I don't know if this came out any other way. It does have a metal base, but everything, and probably metal stand. Metal, maybe it's a metal engine. No, I think it's plastic. But the wheels here, I've never seen one out of the package, so. This had been a treasure hunt at one point, the 57 Roadster. So it's based off of 57 Chevy. Metal body, metal base. Tiny front wheels. 5 spokes in the rear. Right. Here's Fandango. I think this is based on a Dodge Durango. So that's what that is. So if you want to take a look at that. All right, I had a duplicate of this muscle tone from 2000. And Dodge Sidewinder. There's another one. First edition. When it was a first edition, the last one I showed was from a 4-car series. Okay. '99 first edition, Phaeton. Here is the Pikes Peak Tacoma truck. So Toyota Tacoma. Looks like a metal wing. This is the 2000 Mini Cooper. 2000 first edition, it's a Mini Cooper, and this has a lift-off pop-up body. So if this was out of the package, you could put that back and lift the body off. Can't do that anymore with these. Okay. Mega Duty 2001, first edition. Take a look at the back. Lotus M250, 2001. So another licensed car, the British Lotus. It's a Hot Wheels symbol. Troca, 2001 first edition. This car does have some weight. And embossed in the rear tailgate is the Hot Wheels flame logo. Surfing School Bus, 2001 first edition. So this is when it first came out as a new model. Here's one of the other cars I told you about that they put out a lot in these few years that goes with the Pinot's Roadster, is the Cadillac LMP. So at one point Cadillac was trying to develop their high performance engines for their top of the line cars, and they went racing with it. So that's what this is. It is actually a Cadillac. That is a licensed car. Toyota Celica. And Montezuma Lowrider Monte Carlo. Freight bike. That gray piece right there, if you take it out of the package and you flip that back, and that is the wheelie bar for the drag bike. Here's a weird one, Hypermite. I don't think this has been out too much. This is the 71 Plymouth GTX. And a pea green. I might have another one here. I don't know. I thought I did when I was putting them up. Let me see here. I thought I did. Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Here's another one of those race cars. The Riley and Scott Mark III, MK3, Mark III. I like this model. I like the Morris wagon. And it's built like a gasser. A straight axle gasser. All right, so take a look at the back. And we're at over 23 minutes right now, so I'm going to do a part 2 to this video. So here's the Ford Thunderbolt. And I like this one too. It's a good size for the car. It's got a good stance. All right. Thanks for watching. Please come back for part 2 when I get it uploaded. And then please like, share, subscribe. Upper left corner, you can subscribe. I'll try to leave some videos to the right that you might like. And below to subscribe is one that YouTube thinks you might like. So thanks for watching. Please, questions, comments, leave them below, and I'll get back to you. Thanks.